Alright, everyone, we are in a very interesting situation right now with our good friend Chiefess Amusa of Arkan. So, I was getting everything ready to start the video as I am doing now, and I noticed something in my brother's court. We are his primary heir, and when I looked at hostile schemes, 95% chance of succeeding. And we would gain the Duchy of Portmarsh and Thermule. If I'm thinking this correctly, since we are a vassal, if we were to inherit our brother's title, we would immediately become independent. If I'm thinking this correctly. So I'm going to do this, and if it works, we will gain a massive amount of power in just one fell swoop. And then we will be in line to inherit our mother's title, which will give us all of the Duchy of Arkan. As well as doing what I was going to set out to do in this episode and kind of double our territory to eventually overthrow. But if this works, we will become an independent and a duke immediately. I hope I'm not overthinking. And also, while I am thinking about, can I get a copy of the dynasty symbol? Maybe not until I'm head of the dynasty. Yeah, so we'll figure that out later. Oh, I did release some prisoners and recruit them so that way, I can get some more people into the court. But if this works, oh, I hope this works. I'm also starting to sway a few people because I did change the council around now that we have a powerful council member. And I'm also starting to convert the Arkan into our religion of the Hiss, and ooh, an egg. Wonderful. Oh, and quick recap of last video while it's still on my mind. We started out as Chiefess Amusa here in Archel, holding these two territories. We then swore fealty to High Chieftain Vasuth Branchgrove, reconquered our ancestor capital of Arkan, and then fought this person here, Chieftain Erdith, for this county here of Shuntan, who, even though this guy is allied to our liege, where we're his vassal, we can declare war on this person without having fear of him interfering. Although now he does have another ally, which is a fellow vassal. But if this plan of mine works where we inherit my brother's title and become independent, that's just a big power boost right there. So also, we married Chieftain Bahit here, who's also our soulmate. And we had 2 kids. Had being emphasis. We have hatchling Thermula here, who's still learning and is being educated. Then at the end of the last video, we had another hatchling who died in childbirth, despite having a tenet of our religion that increases the chance of children not being born sickly or stillborn. So, yeah. Welcome to Elder Kings 2. Anything can happen. The stolen cake. I caught these two hiding in the pantry. A very irate cook shouts at me, taking my ward, Basit, and Kaka in tow. They stole a whole cake of Theo, and Bessie just sat there as Crack junked himself into near oblivion, she says angrily. It seems as if my ward protected her partner in crime, keeping a lookout while abstaining from any drink herself. It's very good to abstain from drink, and gain possibly the best trait in all Crusader Kings 3, Temperate, where +2 stewardship, small health bonus, arguably one of the best traits in the game. Next to Athletic, in my opinion. Okay, we had someone leave scheme. Put you on support and put you on court intrigue. I want this done as soon as physically possible. Just to see if we can convince more people if need. Mouthwash. Not too long ago, I discovered a good mouthwash recipe. It uses wine as its main ingredient and mixes it with various herbs, including cinnamon and mint. The taste is rather pleasant, and rinsing with it every day is said to help in keeping one's teeth healthy. Hopefully, it'll keep my smile looking good for years to come. You gain mouthwash. This character recently discovered a nice and pleasing mouthwash recipe. As such, they use it every day to keep away bad breath and ensure their clean remained healthy. Okay, small health boost. We like that. General opinion, we very much like that. And sway power, we really like that for 6 years. And there's this game, 3 months. Okay. I seriously hope this works. Hey, we have another son! My wreath is great, my joy even greater. I gave birth to a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child? And what name shall you be granted upon undertaking your chukasi as an adult? My little son was born under the sign of the Atronach. Those born under this sign are said to be natural sorcerers with deep reserves of magicka, strengthening their bodies as well. He's not quick, which he would have gotten from his father, but being born under the Atronach, that could be very useful. And our other son was born under the seat. So we have 2 very good sons at the moment, and either one could easily take over, no problem. Southwind's Prayer. In the beginning of each year, I was getting ready to say, is it the beginning of the year? But it is. In the beginning of each year, every religion in Tamriel unites their faith to plead for a good planting season. The people on Archon take this holiday very seriously, and sick folk from all the land flock to service in the city's temples, as the clergy is known to perform free healings on this day. I'll say my prayers too. I clearly have more important stuff to do. I'll say my prayers. And speaking of Tamriel, how's this coming along? Oh. Looks like our Torbis is going to win. And we have some trouble down in elsewhere. Alinor has taken pretty much everything except one little county. Hammerfell and High Rock are still Hammerfell, High Rock. It doesn't look like Eastern Skyrim has oh, I love the portrait back there. Has expanded, but Western Skyrim, War Against Tyranny. We might see the collapse of Western Skyrim. And our greatest foes, the houses of Morrowind, don't seem to be too interested in Northern Black Marsh at the moment. And we kind of want to keep an eye on them mostly, as they will be our greatest threat. A cask of wine. Rashkal Milos will attend a local celebration in Arkan. I happen to know that he is a bit of a wine aficionado. I could lure him to the cellar of my castle for an exclusive tasting, and then make sure that he never walks out again. This will be easy. 95% chance of killing my brother, and 95% chance of hopefully inheriting his titles and becoming independent. Let this truly be easy. A cask of wine. Rajkila Milos is dead, walled up and soon to be forgotten. He followed me willingly, drunk on merriment and wine into the cellar. After many glasses of fine wine, he fell rapidly asleep, and didn't even stir as I brought out trawl and methodically bricked up the exit. Fortunately, no one seems to have noticed the queer new wall in my basement. May he rest in peace. And... oh. He had a kid. Right before... And now I'm third in line. First, I would have to take out my sister-in-law. And then... so we're gonna keep trying this. Next up. Ooh. Look, I know what this seems, but... I gotta do what I gotta do for the potential prosperity of all Black Marsh, and if I have to do some things I really kind of don't like to do, then so be it. Oh boy. In the meantime, we're kind of still just waiting for you to croak to eventually overthrow your sons. If this plan doesn't work, we got other methods. And it looks like you broke away, so what I'm going to do is declare war on you before anyone, and I do mean anyone, tries to claim your county for themselves. And luckily, no one knows that I killed my brother yet. And soon, my nephew. Are they my nephew? My niece. The teacher. I've noticed your interest in the arts of subterfuge, my lady. I might be able to help you to learn even more. My leaf whisperer, Razi, smiles intriguingly as he joins me in the gardens. He is renowned as anyone with these sets of skills can get. I would like to deepen my knowledge of intrigue. Lead the way, my master. I see. Cloaked in Shadow. Court of Shadows disrupts gain efficiency plus 50. Swift execution that could help greatly. Although I feel like digging for dirt might actually be better to try and get a hook. But I'm going with swift execution. A medical debate. I'm listening to a debate between two local physicians on the best way to treat a certain medical ailment. Though I don't understand everything they discuss, their expoundings on various medical theories and ideas, such as the four humors, how the various organs of the body work, and what herbs are most effective, are strangely fascinating. How learned they must be. You gain 100% learning lifestyle experience, which we do plan to go into at some point. And a 30% chance of increasing my learning by 1. That would help out greatly. And we got it! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, we can fix this. We can definitely fix this. Just quickly hire some mercenaries. And get into the fight. To make my root herd Viessa more susceptible to my attempts at approaching her, I can include a compliment in my next missive to her court. I make sure to mention her. She's honest, impatient, arrogant. Let's go with clear rationality. Greetings, Chiefess Amusa of Arkan. Our recent correspondence have left me much to desire. Please refrain from personal remarks in the future. Arrogance. Okay, I might have actually messed up. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. We can still win this. Just go. Get back here. And re-raise all the mercenaries. You know what? I'll just hire another band. Because we do have the money. Colvit Claim. No Salith, my courtier, frets all through the day, evidently attempting to find the right words. At least, as we make our way to dine, he begins sheepishly. My host, I hear rumors that Irdith, the chieftain of Xubian, has come to see you as the focus of his enmity. He talks openly of the illegitimate chiefess Shtun, who daily usurps his rightful lands and reverence. So this guy doesn't like me. Well, inconsequential Pratty, I'm sure. I gained trust in Liege for 3 years, -1 intrigue. Yeah. But +5 vassal opinion. And we do have a vassal, which is good. But they become a rival. Well, they're going to become my rival no matter what, so let's take the diplomacy challenge. Wow, we actually got it. That's amazing. Now let's just wait a few days, get rid of the disembark penalty. Defenseless. It's time. One of little Rajnasa's hatchlings witnesses is willing to do what needs to be done. For enough compensation, of course. I wave my agent away before she finishes describing the purpose of the sharp needle. You lose 50 gold, murdering a child. Are you certain about this? In addition, what must be done must be done. Defenseless. The deed is done. Rajnasa's hatchling will never grow up or understand the world around her. It was appropriately simple. A sharp iron needle against the ear, easily piercing soft skin and cartilage. I dismiss the courtier before I give more details. Disastrously, the Red Norse was caught and named me as the perpetrator behind this hideous crime. I gained the trade murderer, found familial kinslayer, and all close family members and spouses who say opinion me. The deed is done. And now, my liege, at any moment, throw me away. Unless I do what must be done. Even my own mother despises me now. My children don't. And that's alright. What must be done must be done for the good of the sexy you. I will call my mother into this war, even though she would rather not see my face again. I will do what must be done for the good of the people. See, everything is taken care of. The Arconians must thrive and be better. For the good of all Black Marsh. And eventually, it's there. It's too risky. Curses. Still get it done. Especially if I bribe you. Yeah, let's just take a look here. From kinsling, close kin is criminal. Close kin is criminal. And now I am the head of the dynasty. And with this, I'm going to take... Magicka could definitely work. Children have a high chance of getting positive arcane affinity traits. I'm actually going to get that. Because I want to see if we can experiment with the Magicka here. That's this war. Done. And more territory for our people. And now, if we can somehow break free of them, we should be able to easily conquer all Black Marsh. And another son who's quick and acute. Oh boy. We definitely have some decisions to make. Born of the Tower. A dark night can truly make the shadows in my strongholds always come alive. The perceived risk for unsanctioned visitors rise ever higher for every unguarded corner spotted. If I alone can see this many faults, imagine what more people with similar perspectives could do. A higher group of discreet agents. Our perspective alone is enough. Gain improved defenses for 10 years. We'll do that. Now we also need to get back in the money. And we're also always on the verge of potentially losing the favor of our chief. We had to do what had to be done. Just as we do even now. As my scheme moves closer to fruition, swift communication is key. I have a especially clever pigeon which Nepatu could use to send an urgent message to me here in Arkan if the need arises. But how would I get the bird into the castle of Angkor Moot? It's too risky. Just 2 months away. The troop counts 3,000. Education at inn. My ward. My ward Basia has come of age. It's time she left my care. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Basia the intricacies of warfare. I was naive. She's only developed a basic understanding of the subject, but at least she has learned the essentials of managing an army. I can only hope that the rest will come with experience. Until we meet again, Basai, dear friend. Sway. Let's see, he's content, brave, stubborn, and is a skilled tactician. Surely he would appreciate feats of war. Case the line, just like your husband before, you too will find a new home in the walls. Let us speak more. And I'll let the 3 months go by. And now my mother has a strong military, which means that if we do declare an independence war, we will be able to withstand a lot. But we also have a lot of caretaking to do. Oh, you're definitely in the marshal now, because we got a lot of territory that needs settling down. Now we're first in line. So do I let's see. 25% chance. I'll see if I can't get some hooks. 20. You're slightly better. And we need every edge that we can possibly get. Can I fight you? No, not yet. But what I will do is raise the armies and go out raiding. So we are capable of doing that now with ease. So it looks like, let's see, how old is my dear's mother? 55 and fine health. We could just wait for old age. Can't raid my fellow vassals. Getting ahead. Both Chieftain Garem of Seaspring and I are held in esteem by our liege, High Chieftain Varseth. However, when it comes to handing out titles, honor, and wealth, one of us will always be first among equals. The upcoming gathering at Branch Grove Castle gives me a chance to ensure that I'm the one with the High Chieftain's favor. As a smooth talker, this should be easy. Yeah, not that great of a chance. I'll illustrate that history already favors me. Definitely not going to work. I know how to catch Varseth's attention. This option is available due to my attractiveness to High Chieftain Varseth. Gaining that weak hook would definitely help. And that's on my leash, so I can... Though... It's actually better befriending vassals. So that way I can... get them to ally me. Pieces are starting to come together. Right, there's really nowhere to raid at the moment. And how many more? 16 more months? We'll wait for that to happen. So that way we can become pretty strong. He's raiding. Oh, you're not in territory that I care about. Numb legs. While attending to chamber business, I sat on the chamber pot for too long that my legs get too numb. I'm afraid if I stand up, I might slip. I'll be fine. Ouch. Ouch. Thank you. Can call hunt now, but I'm not going to. The abacus. Oh, that's actually really good. A merchant I'm acquainted with has recently decided to retire. He's growing old now and is becoming less involved in the world of commerce. And has made enough money over the years to retire comfortably. Anyways, I was visiting him today and he offered to sell me his old trusted abacus. He thinks it will better serve me in my line of work. I will actually take this. Because +1 stewardship, 4% monthly stewardship experience, and 2% lifestyle learning. Yeah, that may not seem a lot, but if you can stack those even more, oh man. Yep, game starter. So we have a little conundrum. Everyone already knows that I'm not the best person in the world. I am going to educate that child. This child who has a leaning towards diplomacy will be educated by my root herald. Diplomacy, which will also help boost their opinions of me. Just what I need. For a second, with the skull icon and that whoosh, I thought I died. Alright, missing persons in Archon. Commoners living in Archon stumbled on something strange. Not too long ago, an entire trading caravan, the caravan itself was fine. The pack animals, trade goods, food, and supplies, and so on were there. But the people of that caravan were not. The caravan members, merchants, potters, mercenary, escorts, camp followers, and so on, were last seen leaving one of the nearby villages several weeks beforehand, so they couldn't have traveled far. When several of my guards and officials living search for the missing persons, no other traces of them could be found. How did they just vanish all of a sudden like that? There are theories, blaming everything from bandits to Yosh Sithis, but we do need to figure out what to do with the goods and animals just sitting around doing nothing. Just give the leftover supplies to some locals. I'll gain prestige and missing persons for 5 years. Sell the supplies to whatever merchant you find. I'll be taking that. Oh man, we got the best benefit. So let's see. Can I... Do I already have all of the... I do. So I can't build anything else because... Yeah, this is a tribal holding. So I could do is increase my holdings here. Which I do want Arkan to be my main duchy. Every man for himself. Kothal is fitting nervously with his sleeve as I open the door to my chambers. What are you doing here at this hour? My deepest apologies, but I must speak with you in private. I've discovered something very interesting. Kothal has uncovered a secret of Lassie's. He's willing to share it with me if I let him off the hook. So you're willing to... Why would you tell me a secret on your own child? Alright then. Hold up. You... See, who did I get on? Court priest? Yes, see that done. So, you're a cannibal. And I have a hook on you, which is good. Okay then. This is interesting. Lark. I see a lark flying overhead, and, for a brief moment, feel a sense of clarity and awe as it passes by the heavens. They say it's a symbol of daybreak, a spiritual hope. Gain 20 prestige and lose 13 stress. And this is one of the Viet events. Historical context. Larks are songbirds of the family Adulidae. In the West, they are traditionally seen as a symbol of daybreak. For example, in Shakespeare's Sonnets 29, the narrator states, "Like to the harp, at daybreak of day arising, from soul and earth sings hymns at heaven's gate." I'm hungry now. Lark stew or lark pie sounds good. 20% prestige a month and stress lot. That's... I'm not going to argue against that. Let's see. To my vessel. As you have no doubt heard by now, I had to leave quickly and unexpectedly to handle business and social engagement of a delicate matter. I had time to grab a few things, but please send the following items to the docks immediately. I have secured the help of an agent to make sure these items fall after me on the next available transport. 3 trunks of clothing designed for short business trips. 7 trunks of garments designed for posh social engagements. 3 coffers of gold for incoincidental spending and shopping sprees. Right away, my liege. I can't trust this. What poor penmanship. This is clearly forged. The Partition of Skyrim. So I'm not going to read that event. You've probably seen that a lot, but it's interesting that it's just now happening as Western Skyrim is literally burning to the ground. Go high, Queen Friedis. And that war might be ending soon. Let's see. Going on 9 years, jeez. Holy War for the Chieftain of Orkham. We can't join that war as much as I want to. Expectations. You're always there for me. I hope you know that I'm grateful. My daughter and heir, Hatchling, approached me in a rare display of appreciation. This is what a guardian means. So, my daughter is either between my firstborn daughter or a really good son. Near death. I'm paying a visit to an acquaintance of mine who nearly died in an accident when she was a young woman. Was in fact unconscious for a week after it, before she slowly recovered. She said that during that week, she actually had a glimpse of the afterlife. She said it looked like a simple yet beautiful garden filled with light. The experience moved her greatly. Perhaps that is what the afterlife will be. We'll see for sure one day. Except we are Ungolians. We will probably just come back as hatchlings and inevitably die as hatchlings. Ah, my poor son. A job done right. Now if we try this. Yeah, we're close to it. We are very much close to it. Cave art. A couple peasants in Arco stumbled on a cave recently and discovered something amazing. As these peasants raised their torches to the cavern walls, they were alarmed to see what they initially thought was evidence of dark magic. However, as they investigated more closely, they realized that a beautiful painting was there in front of them, depicting people and all manner of beasts, ranging from rageful predators to peaceful herds, done in some kind of dark black and red pigment. Who could have made such art? Perhaps we will never know, but this discovery is causing something of sensation. Maybe one day, we will know who made this art. Ancient cave art. Locals recently discovered an interesting cave in this region as art made by an unknown race of peoples long ago. Development +1. That's good. Control growth 0.1. That's also really good, and we need that. We're going with that because we need the control growth, to be perfectly honest. 6 years. Could not fight you yet. What gives? Also, why is it a close... Alright, still taking account of you. It would be a very easy fight. 1 more month. There we go. So... Is it stupid? Probably. Am I doing it? Now where's the fun in that if I don't? Of course I'll call in my mother. Real quick. Mother? Mother, I need you. I can demand payment for you, but I don't need that payment. Oh, and while I'm also thinking of it, what I was trying to do earlier, copy to clipboard. Go here, go here, go here, paste, done. You're all welcome for the little tip. Alright everyone, get in there. Thank you, mother. This war should be over with fairly quickly. Can't ransom you yet. Espoused lovers. Oh, and I'm sorry that I accidentally clicked off of that. I didn't mean to. Mushrooms of immortality. Sharagorath? A traveler who once visited China. Oh, this is a Viet mod. A traveler who once visited Yakuta recently passed by my capital. When he came to visit, he gave me a large bag of pitiful mushrooms. I was initially insulted, but he explained that these are the mushrooms of immortality, known in the far west for their miraculous medical properties. It is said they can prolong life. I'm grind to these and drink thee with water every morning. Ah, thank you. Medium health boost and life expectancy +5. Historical context, okay? Better known as... Not even gonna try to pronounce that. Or that. Is a mushroom that has been highly praised and revered in traditional Asian Yakutan medicines as the mushrooms of immortality for over 2,000 years. Currently, there is inclusive evidence for the medical effectiveness. Very well. Oh! Took you long enough. And wow. That's a large territory grab. We're going even into Black Marsh. Get Morrowind, we might have Cyrodiil to be worried. Okay, we still have Morrowind to worry about, very much so. Never mind what I just said. Let's just try to maintain subtlety. Because your wife kind of don't like me, considering that I know that she's a cannibal. By the way, watch out. She likes the meat. A little too much. And just go ahead and round. Oh, you're not even gonna give me money. Never mind, never mind. And I will give you to a random person of the Patu culture. So. '80s. See if it works. Because when the tiles get distributed, it'll go to you. Then you, so the realm will split, which is good. Then you, and you. So we will be under this guy. Because the realm will split and we will have a friend. And of sorts. And then from there we can just declare independence because we should be a whole lot stronger than this guy here. So for the time being, we just wait the 9 months. How much? 14 gold? Never mind. I gotta pay that. Okay. You know what? Just help out with this game. Spouse lovers. Dude. And I clicked it off again. Dang it. Oh, right. There you go. For the rest of you, just get out of here. I really don't care for you. Just leave. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Six more months. Oh boy. Vengeful memories. As I walk through the courtyard, rage overcomes me once again. The only thing in my mind recently is when I lost the tribe of Supon, the chieftain Us of Supon. Do you mean... Oh, right. Right. I'm a count. And I gave a... I made a dumb... Really don't care. You guys can deal with that. I'm trying to get free. In the name of the divine. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter and heir, Hatchling, what she thought. She expressed doubts about whether any deity could want a realm to be ruled by such harsh laws. Don't expect to see the history's justice. Cynical? Could be good. Just could be. I really like temperate. Your education is going along well, and I thought I probably should have chosen learning because we're about to become. Yeah. Might actually switch cultures because. Oh, right. We also need to convert culture here. So we got a lot of stuff to fix around here. Alright, 3 more months. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to High Chieftain versus bedchamber. Everything is in place. Do it. Assassin. It seems to have been difficult to get High Chieftain Varus by himself, but once the assassin finally did it, it was not long for this world. Thankfully, my involvement in the crime remains unknown, and the realm has been torn asunder. Which means, even though you are in... Alright then. Even though this will put me in prestige debt, I think it might be best to try and wait just a little bit longer. Actually, no, I need to do this now. So let's do it. Fame penalty 400. I am taking very big risk. Now I'm calling as many people as I can into this war before anyone else could possibly join and help them. But that is where we're going to leave it off for today. Big old cliffhanger of a war. Will we survive and become independent and then form the Duchy of Arkan ourselves, and then go along to form the Kingdom of Arkan once again? Well, it all hinges on this one war. If you want to see the results of that war, stay tuned for more Elder Kings 2. I've been Type 1 Dragon. You have all been awesome. Stay safe out there, everyone.